enforces what you're doing.
Right. We touched on the fact there are 10,000 some runners out there, and obviously tremendous amount of planning and organization goes into putting a race like this together. Here's a little background on that now from Jeannie Morris.
What a finish. Enzo now steps out.
Oh, there's the finish line.
On race day, even after the winners have crossed the finish line, you've always figured out how you can do it better. And so you start making notes where you see certain things and you say, next year I want to change this, and I want to... And that's kind of what's happened the years that I've been here, is that as race day comes around, you're just looking and listening and saying, how can we do it better? How can we actually be the very best in the world? I mean, I'm not perceptually the very best, but really the very best.
Good morning, America's Marathon.
The marathon has generated since 1979 a total of $256,000 in entry fees donated to the Chicago Boys Clubs by its sponsor, Beatrice. A field of world-class athletes representing more than 20 countries, an expected total of 10,000 runners and some 4,000 volunteers will help to make this year's marathon the nation's top road race. The only thing that cannot be planned is the weather, but for the runners, there's that hope of the perfect forecast.
The ideal day, from our point of view, so that we wouldn't have to work too hard on the day of the race, would be a 50-degree, overcast, 5% humidity, with a 2-mile-an-hour wind blowing in from the lake, so it goes across the course and would blow across runners all the way through the course of the race, which essentially is a north-south course.
My pants are tight. What size did you get? I got the extra large.
We have over 1,400 of our employees that will be working in the marathon. We started out with 75 volunteers 6 years ago, and it's amazing how it all comes together. People work so hard, put in so many hours, and the dedicated volunteers and the other people we have working on it all comes together, it falls into place, and it's just an outstanding event, and it's exciting. Our feeling is that Chicago is a great city, has a great marathon, and we just can't think of a better place that we should commit some monies to this city and make the marathon, without a doubt, the finest marathon in the world.